Welcome to Battle of Runes again. On this video I will explain you the rules of the game. In another video I will upload how to play Battle of Runes, but it won't be in this one. Maybe in the following, or okay, we will see. Alright, and now let me explain you how the battleground of a game of Battle of Runes is composed. As you can see in the image, the purple ones are the scroll racks where you will put the scrolls. If you can see the white lines, when it says the library, there you should put your library and the opponent's library. The black color means the graveyard. Here will go all your dead creatures and instant casts previously. At the middle you will see the bank in a green color. The bank will be where you will place your bid cards and your opponent bid cards. All the red lines means the battleground, where you will put your creatures to play against your opponent. Well, this is an example, guys, so the battleground could be larger, bigger, and let me explain you that the bank could go in another place in case the bank cards are disturbing you. You could put the bank cards out of the game also. Okay, so now I think you're ready to listen all the rules of this awesome game. Rules are very simple and easy to understand, so I hope you will understand every point of this lesson.
Alpha, Aquarius, Aries, Beta, Cancer, Capricorn, Delta, Scorpio, Gemini, Lambda, Leo, Libra, Omega, Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo.
As I said before, the game is composed by the graveyard, one per player, where your used instants and dead creatures will go, for example. The library, one per player, here is your deck. The battleground, where players will play their cards. The bank, the cards bidded by all players will go here face it down. The scrolls rack, one per player, where players can put their scrolls. Bits. Before the game starts, players have to place a bid with cards in the bank. The bid are cards that players bid before a game. The player who will win the game will take all the cards bidded. The first step of the game that players have to do is the bid step. Bids have to be done equitatives. When both players agree the price of the bid, then can finish the bid step. The bids table equivalencies are: 1 legend is 3 rares, 1 rare is 3 uncommons, 1 uncommon is 3 commons. So for example, player 1 can bid a legend and player 2 can bid 15 commons. Bids must be equitative and players have to trust themselves without showing the cards. They have to deal the bid price before play, and when they bid the cards, they put the cards face down in the bank. Deck. Players must have in the library the number of cards between 55 80. The recommended are 60, though. Players can have repeated cards on a deck, with a limit of 4 copies, except for runes. Max copies allowed for runes are 2. The limit of rune cards are 4. The limit of scroll cards are 4. The limit of legend cards that players can have in the battleground are 2. There is no limit of max scrolls used at the same time, but is not allowed to use more than 1 copy if the original is still at the scroll rack. In game, all players start with 20 lives, but they can deal to start with another amount if both are agreed and equitative. After the bid step, players should decide who will start the game. They can decide it using a dice or flipping a coin. Players should shuffle their libraries before start. At the beginning of the game, each player should start with 7 cards. Players can make mulligan once if they don't like cards and start again then with 6 cards. You can draw a card at the beginning of each turn, except for the first turn of the player who started the game. The first player to beat the lives of the opponent wins and can take then the bids from the bank. It is not allowed to have more than 2 runes on the battleground by player. Players can't have more than 10 cards in hand, in case they need to discard to the graveyard. And of course, have fun. And that's all, folks. That was the rules of the game. If you find any rule that is not written or mentioned before, please write me on this email that I will put here and suggest me what rule I need to put again, or what rule I need to write on the rules book. Also, please don't forget to subscribe my channel if you like this game and if you like my videos. You will support me. Thank you a lot, and we will meet on the next video. Have fun, and of course, Battle of Runes always.